practice is a beginner flow, so we'll just be slowing things down a little bit and talking a little bit more about some of the poses, taking our time. But we'll go ahead and start in child's pose. And remember, child's pose is always available to come to. It's not cheating, giving up, it's honoring your body, honoring your practice. So let's take the knees out wide, big toes together, and gently fold the chest down towards the mat, reach the fingertips forward, and just melt the forehead to the mat. Just honor the stillness and focus on your breath. Allowing the breath to slow down. And here you want to let your belly just relax and fill up. And just notice. Check in with your jaw, soften your jaw. That third eye, the space between your eyebrows. Now let's inhale to tabletop. So tabletop, knees are under the hips, wrists are under the shoulders. And here's where we're gonna start engaging our core, pulling your belly button, your navel up into the spine. And keeping that engagement, inhale, tilt the tailbone up, lift the chin for cow. And then exhale, round to cat. Tuck the tailbone and the chin into your chest. Inhale to cow. And then round to cat, really actively pressing the hands, the fingers, the feet, the shins down into the mat. Inhale to cow, stretch the heart forward as you pull the shoulders back. And round to cat. Inhale to cow. And then round to cat. Really exaggerate, opening those shoulders. Good. Inhale to tabletop. So nice flat back here. Holding the navel in, so just notice that engagement. Really pressing every knuckle, the tops and the bottom of the palm into the mat. So you're starting to generate heat here by just firing up your core. We're stoking the fire gently. Inhale to cow. And then walk the fingertips forward again for puppy pose. Dropping the forehead to the mat. Really anchoring through the palms as you draw the hips towards the back of the mat, finding this length through the spine. Melting the chest towards the floor. Good, let's take one more breath here. And then gently bring it back into tabletop. Inhale to cow one more time. And around to cat. And just notice without judging any difference. The shoulders may be feeling a little more ready to go. Inhale to cow. Curl the toes and press back to downward facing dog. So we're creating this inverted V with our body. Contracting your quadriceps, the top of your thighs, to lift your kneecaps up. 3 breaths here. Pull that navel into the spine. 2 more. Good, take another full breath here. Press it out. Take a breath in. Walk your feet to your hands for a forward fold. Then we're going to take a half lift up. So we're going to flatten our back, bring our hands to the shins. Fold back down, big toes touch. Good. Half lift up. And then fold down. Inhale, rise up. So we're going to reach up, come to mountain. Stay for an exhale. Good. Reach up really high with your fingertips. Stretch the ribs wide. Fold and dive down. Half lift out. Go for length here. And then fold back down. Pressing the navel in. Inhale to rise. Fold back down. Take that half lift up. Then we're going to step back to high plank. Okay, let's hold it here for a breath. Good, and really activate your legs. So push your heels towards the back of the mat. Big breath in. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Take a full breath. And send that breath out. Take a breath in. Step to the front of your mat. Forward fold. Half. And then fold. Press down. Inhale, reach up. Notice the back of the body as you pull up and squeeze. Stay for an exhale. Relax the shoulders down. Big stretch up. Dive down. Take a half lift up. Step back to high plank. Take a breath. Downward facing dog. Good, let's take our gaze to the creases of our ankles. Relaxing the neck. Full breath in. And a big, big breath out. Take a breath in. Step to forward fold. See if you can lead with the other foot. Half lift. And then fold back down. Inhale, rise up. Good, chair pose. Good, take a breath. Let's stay here. You're just going to sink your hips back. So knees stay over the ankles. Try to avoid coming forward with the knees. Like you're about to sit in a chair, but you don't want to touch it. Keep the feet active, pressing them down and towards each other. Feel all that energy come up through the legs. Take another breath here. Fold, let go. Half lift up. Step back to that high plank. Take a breath here. Then just lower to the tops of your knees. Take a breath. Lower down to the belly. Elbows stay pushing to the back wall. Tops of the feet are on the mat. And then just roll the chest up for cobra. Roll those shoulders back and down. Lower back to the mat. Curl the toes. Press up to downward facing dog. Good. Take a big breath in. Exhale. Really contract the tops of those legs. Lift your right leg up. And then we're going to step that foot through the feet for warrior one. Let's stay here for a breath. You're going to take the back foot and plant it into the mat, turning it like 45 degrees or to the corner of your mat. Good. Take a breath. Firm the legs and the abdominals. Inhale, rise up. Warrior one. Breathe here. And exhale. So if you're new to yoga, don't be afraid to move your feet. Just because you've landed there doesn't mean you have to stay there. So you want to get a little space between your feet. Sink the hips. Good. Take a big breath in. High plank. Take a breath. squeezing the elbows in. Cobra or up dog. Up dog, you lift the tops of the quads off the mat. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Lift the left leg up. Step it through. Yeah, and here's where you can take that breath to adjust as we plant the back foot. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, sink. Good, 5 big breaths. Awesome, one more, reach up high. High plank, take a breath. Low plank, take your time. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Take a full breath in. Press it out. Inhale the right leg up. Step that foot through for warrior feet. Use the whole exhale. Rise on your inhale. Stay and empty. 3 breaths this time. Just explore opening the front of the body. Good, big breath in. High to low plank, step back. Any way you want to get there. You can drop to your knees. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Good, left leg up. Warrior feet. Rise on the inhale. Use that uplifting breath. 3 breaths. So just notice. You might feel a little different on each side. Don't judge it or analyze it. Big breath in. Exhale. Last one, reach. High to low plank. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Good, lift the right leg up. Warrior feet. Step gently. Rise on the inhale. Stay for an exhale. Good, one more. Warrior 2. So we're going to open up. Front knees over the front ankle. And you just want to, even again, you can adjust your feet. This front heel is in line with the middle of the arch of the back foot. Thinking opening of the hips. Squeeze the glutes together. Pull the navel up. And exhale. Keep your breath going. And I want you to notice the muscles between your shoulder and your elbow. So squeeze your biceps and triceps, but keep the joints fluid and open. Take a big breath in. Exhale. Check in with your toes. I was gripping. I don't know about you, but I was. So keep the toes loose. Press through the balls of the feet. The heel, the big toe, and the little toe ball. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Stay strong. All right. Turn that right palm up. Exhale. Now reach the right palm to the ceiling for reverse warrior. And stay for an exhale. One more. High to low plank. You can cartwheel the hands down. Play with that flow. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Lift those knees up. Take a big breath. And then let it go. Left leg goes up. Press it strong. Warrior feet. Inhale, rise. Let's stay for that exhale. Good, big breath. Warrior 2. Breathe. And sink. Samasana, same thing, different side. Let's turn that left palm up. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Let's take 3 breaths here. And just notice now that you've warmed up where this dog's going to take you. Good. Let's lift that right leg up again. Hold it right there. Stretch it high to the ceiling. Warrior feet. Rise up to 1. Open to 2. Reverse. Chaturanga. One more flow. Really fire in and stoke that heat. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Exhale it all out. Left leg up. Hold it there. Press the palms to lift that heel higher. Warrior feet. Rise up. Abs tight. Back tight. Glutes tight. Warrior 2. Reverse. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Awesome. Take a breath in through the nose and out of the mouth. Moving very slowly and deliberately today. Really stokes the fire. All right, keep those abs pulled in tight. Hips stay high. Inhale, lift up your heels, look between your hands. Bend your knees. Let's stay here for a breath to push the palms down and the heels back. Getting a nice stretch through your Achilles tendons. Take a big breath. Step or hop to the front of the mat. Take a half left lengthen. And then fold, pour down. Reach up to the sky. Stay for an exhale. Relax the shoulders down. Take a big breath. Chair pose. Good. Breathe. All right, let's bring our hands to heart center. Yeah, just notice the fingertips against each other. Let's roll our shoulder blades down the back. So you're retracting your shoulder blades down to keep the heart open. Like think of your collarbone and just like spreading it wide, like smiling. Smiling collarbone. Take a full breath in. We're gonna twist to the right and then take that elbow to the outside of the thigh. Breathe here. So you may notice your breath changing in the twist. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot of benefits to it. Keeping the spine young and healthy and mobile, and also massaging the internal organs. So kind of a detoxing property to it. Take a big breath in and let it go. Take another full, your biggest breath. And really push that breath out. Inhale, come back to center, stay in your chair for just a breath. I know the legs are on fire. Inhale, reach up, give them a break. Exhale. Take a big breath up, fill up, biggest breath. Good, chair, hands to heart. Sama, roll the shoulders down. Take that breath. Let's twist, and then come in. And you can use those palms as leverage to lift the heart. And you can use the elbow or the back of the arm to the thigh, and the thigh into the arm to add in your twist, but only twist as far as you can get a full breath. So don't let the pose own the breath. Stretch the crown of the head forward so we're avoiding rounding to get there. Awesome, 2 more. Full breath in, pull that breath in, be greedy. And then push it out. Inhale to center. Fold, just dive down. Let's stay here. Take a couple breaths, nod yes or no. You can even swing the arms, just kind of. going to step it through to crescent feet. So the difference between warrior one and crescent is we're on the ball of the back foot. Both hips, knees, and toes are facing to the front of the mat. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, sink the hips. Good. All right, notice your feet. You want to press them down, like press this front thigh down, and then press the feet away from each other to create space from the front thigh and the back thigh. Lift the heart up, and then drive the hips forward. Take a big breath in. Let it go. One more. Bring the hands back to the heart. And then stretch the heart forward over the thigh, hinging from your hip crease. And we're going to take that twist again. Option is to keep your hands in prayer, or you can take your hand to the floor and reach up. Great place for a block. You want to really stretch the hands away from each other if you're reaching. And tuck your right shoulder blade into your spine. Stretch your left ribs really long. Take a big, big breath. And then let it go. Inhale, unwind, come back to the center. Warrior two. Stay for a breath. I'm going to turn. Awesome. Big breath in. Let it go. Inhale, reverse. Go for that big stretch. Side angle. You can start with your forearm on the thigh. The idea is to keep open through the front of the body. So squeeze the back of the thighs. Squeeze the glutes together. Pull the ribs long. And if you're feeling good here and you're open, you can hover for a little more core work. You can use that block again, or taking it all the way to the floor. Just, again, wanting to keep the openness of the pose. So going to the floor means you collapse in, you just lost your powerhouse. So stay open and up. Good, take a big breath in. And then let it go. Just two more. One more. High plank. Good, let's stay right here. And exhale. Right arm up, side plank. So option, stay on both feet, flexing them, both legs are working. Or dropping and making that kickstand. Lift up and exhale. If you're feeling strong, you can take your gaze up to your fingertips. Just two more breaths. Lots of options here. One more. High plank. Good, take a big breath. Down, facing dog. Exhale. Take a full breath in. Press it out, let it out of your mouth. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Crescent feet. Again, take that breath to firm up, get stable. Inhale to rise. Stay back. Big breath in. And exhale. Big breaths. Hands to heart. Good. Stretch the heart forward. Let those elbows flare out nice and wide. Take a breath. Twist. And again, options to open the arms. Use the block. Keep twisting the heart up towards the ceiling. Awesome. Come back to center. Stay for an exhale. Good. Take a big stretch here. Warrior two. Awesome. Breathe. Get that good connection. Inhale, reverse. Side angle. Breathe. Check in with your toes. Make sure you're not gripping, but pressing through the pads of your feet. Two more. one more. High plank. Take a breath. Exhale. Side plank. Other arm goes up. And again, lots of options. I'm going to take this one. Yeah, twist that hard up. Open it up. And exhale. Just two more. Last one. High plank. Take a breath. Lower to the knees. Press back to child's pose. Let's this time take the palms down to the side of the body and turn them up so the shoulder heads will roll in. And just recommit to your breath and your practice. Awesome. Bring the hands back in front, reach up to tabletop. So while we're here, let's go ahead and turn the palms towards the knees. So fingertips towards the back of the mat with palms down. And then just sit the hips back a little bit and feel a nice stretch through the elbows and the biceps and the wrists. And then coming back up, turn the fingertips back to the front of the mat, but then we're gonna flip the palms up. You may want to take your knees a little wider here if it feels awkward. If you have really tight wrists, you may not be able to straighten your arms. Right? Maybe when I'm 99, I'll get there. And then inhale to cow, and round to cat. Cow. Cat. Cow. And cat, round out. Awesome. Release that. Let's make little butterflies. So this time, fingers are spread wide and they point to the sides of the mat and just take a few stretches, like leans from side to side. Cool. And then let's go ahead and curl our toes and come up and sit back on the heels. And then just roll your wrists a little bit. And take care of those babies. Yeah, and then you're just gonna curl those toes under and sit back. It's gonna heat up and stretch the arches and the toes. So it may be a little uncomfortable, just embrace the uncomfortableness. We won't be here very long. But if your toes and your feet are talking to you, this might be a pose we need to do more often. Yeah? Good, inhale the arms up. Good, down facing dog. Exhale, let's pedal the feet. And grab the tail and just notice, where you find a little more space or length from our first down dog. Maybe you can even pull the toes up off the mat, directing the hips towards the back of the room. Lift your heels, bend your knees, step or jump to the front of your mat. Take a half lift up, and then we're gonna fold back down. Inhale, reach up high. Eagle, right side. So let's start with our arms. Our right arm is gonna go under the left. Yeah. And I want you to just press the forearms to the front of your mat. Get a little rounding like cat pose. And then tuck those shoulder blades back down. And draw the chin in so you're not turning your neck out. And get a nice stretch where we carry all that tension in our trapezius and our shoulders. Sink into your chair. And then we're going to shift the weight onto the left foot. And then gently wrap. And you can do a single wrap, a double wrap, or even starting with the toe on the floor. So I'm going to take level 1. And be kind with yourself in balance poses, because just like life, some days we have it and some days we don't, but it does get better with practice. Take a big breath. Exhale. Unwind. Reach up. side. So left arm under. Yeah, get set up there. Sink into that chair. Take the legs. Inhale, unwind. Hands, heart center. Okay, so take a breath here. Just notice your gaze. Gaze, drishti is very important in balance. You know, if you can stay focused with like a soft alertness, and let your breath guide you. Dancer right side. So you're going to open the palm to the front of the mat to open the shoulder. And then you're just going to catch the inside, the right ankle. Reach the left arm forward. If you're feeling steady, you can just start kicking up and lifting everything up. You'll start to hinge that spine. Really use the leverage here, kicking the foot into the hand to lift it up. And then think of opening the heart. Go up, up, up. Exhale. One more. Foot to floor. Shake that up. Find your gaze. Other side. Open it up. I like to bend the knee and keep the knees right next to each other so my hips stay in line. And catch that ankle. Yeah, good. Take a big breath. And then just let the breath guide you. Lift up, foot to floor. All right, once you're down, and if you're rocking it, stay up there. Take your feet a little bit wider than hip distance, and then inhale, reach up. We're gonna exhale, fold down. And just a nice hamstring stretch, spine stretch. Let the crown of the head just drop and like just cascading down like a waterfall. And if you like, you can interlace your hands behind the back, adding that shoulder and chest stretch, reaching the knuckles up to the ceiling. Good, one more. Hands to floor. Take a half lift. Hold it here. Inhale, rise up. Step together, hands to heart. All right, just settle back into your breath. And then become a strong mountain. So press the tops of the feet down. Press them towards each other to activate the thighs. Pull the navel in. Lift up those kneecaps. So contract the quadriceps without locking out the joints. Start shifting the weight into the left side of the body, the left leg. But keep both legs active. Lift the right knee. Tree pose. So options for tree. Toes on the floor. This is a hip opener, as well as balance. Or on the shin. Or maybe even on the thigh, as long as it's not on the kneecap. And again, once you're steady, and listen, trees sway, right? That's okay, embrace the wobble. Press the foot into the thigh and thigh into foot to firm that foundation in that trunk. And then if you're feeling steady, you can raise the arms. Or take cactus arms, anything that feels good. One more. Release with grace and ease, hopefully. Kind of wiggle that out. And then find that strong mountain again. Just roll the shoulders back and down. So build from the bottom up. And if you come out of it, just start over again from the bottom up. Left leg comes up. Tree pose. Big breath. Reach up, even looking up if you're feeling steady. Good. Grow your tree a little bigger. Exhale. Last one. Foot to floor, hands to heart. Good. Reach up high. Fold down. Half lift up. Step back to high plank. Take a breath in. Lower all the way to your belly. Tops of the feet on the mat, pressing down. Take the palms down to the side of the back, pressing down. Locust. Lift the chest, lift the heart. Squeeze the low back. And you want the crown of the head reaching forward so there's a natural length in your spot on your neck. You don't want to look up and constrict here. We're defying gravity. Take a big breath and exhale. Big breath in. Let it out. One more, lift up, go up, up. Gently, slowly, with control, release. Turn the head one side. You can even wag your bum here. 20, thank you. All right, we're gonna go up again. You can keep your hands down, you're stretching back, or interlace the hands behind the back. Inhale, lift up, and breathe. Big breaths. And let it out. Stay with it. Exhale. Just two more. And empty. One more. Floor. Take a nice breath in through the nose and then let it out of the mouth. Windshield wiper our legs, so bring your feet up towards the ceiling, bending the knees, and just releasing the lower back. And then bringing the toes back down, push up through tabletop, and then downward facing dog. Let's take 3 good breaths here. Again, just kind of playing with your dog. Inhale your right leg up. Step it through to crescent or warrior feet. Rise up. Open to 2. Good. So we're going to straighten that front leg. Lift the ribs up off of the hip points. So you're nice and tall and strong. Then we're going to take this back hip and kind of just push it towards the back room like your hands are full and you got to shut your car door. And then stretch your fingertips forward. Reach as far forward as you can, keeping the ribs long, the spine straight. Triangle. Dropping in. Again, just opening through the front of the body. Stretching the hamstring. One more. Exhale. Good. Pull your belly in as you rise. We're just going to reacclimate the feet in the other direction for triangle. Hands can come to heart, so we're gonna acclimate our feet. Meaning, well, if you can actually turn your toes in just a little bit, if that's available to you. Turning the toes and knees out, as long as your knees and toes are pretty much in the same direction, or just straight forward. Take a big breath in, and we're gonna fold down. Nice wide leg forward fold. And we're gonna stay here. So just hang out. Lots of options. You can take your peace fingers around your big toes to pull the chest down as the elbows flare out. Reach through. Maybe even turning this toe slightly pigeon-toed to get a little more stretch through the outer calf. Walk the chest back up. And then we'll just reacclimate back to the front of the mat through a lunge. Step to forward fold. Take a half lift up. Fold back down. Chair pose. Sink nice and low. Take a breath. Boat pose. So let's start with our hands on our thighs. So again, we want to really avoid rounding and hunching here. Slouching is, well, obviously makes us look shorter. But we want to stay nice and tall. Lift up through the chest, like you're lifting your ribs along from, away from your hips. Counteracting all that forward flexion that we do, so rolling the shoulders back and down, and then if you can hold that up, release the hands. Really pull in the navel, and then like think of jeans zipping up really tight here. So your pelvic floor, your mulliban is engaged. Just lifting in and up. Inhale and exhale. Big breath in. Empty out. Just one more. Lower down for bridge. So here our hips are going to be our guide. You want your knees in line with your hips or slightly out. And then your heels come as close as you can. And it's going to be a little different for everyone. Let's see if you can sweep your fingertips along the heels. And then roll those shoulder blades down and back. Using them as your anchor as well. And then just lift the hips. Pull the abs in tight. Like a board. So it's a nice straight line here. We're not curling under. And then if you want to go a little deeper, you can interlace the hands behind the back. Like walking your triceps and your shoulder blades together. Zip up. Good. One more. Lower to the floor. You can windshield wiper those knees. We're going to go up one more time with an option for bridge or wheel. So if you're beginning your practice or if you're ready to try wheel, feet flat, hip distance, toes and knees in the same direction. You're going to flip your palms like we did when we were tabletop. And then roll those shoulder blades down and back. And then I just want you to come up to the top of your head, so the crown of your head. So take a breath here. And then squeeze those elbows towards each other and pull those shoulder blades down, then press up. One more. Floor. Awesome. Good job. Bring the soles of the feet for Supta Baddha Konasana or butterfly. Let's take our hands to our belly. Maybe one on our heart and just notice your breath. Let your body recover and recuperate. Here, we're not really managing our breath anymore, but we're noticing it as it starts to slow down and come back to that steady state. And we're going to straighten our legs back out. And then just gently roll onto your stomach. Preparing for pigeon, going either through down dog or coming up to tabletop. You're going to take your right knee to the right wrist, creating this number 7. And then walking the back foot back, and sinking your hips. And if you need, you can put a block underneath your hip here. And we're going to stretch forward, keep reaching the back leg back, and falling in. We carry a lot of stress in our hips, so you may notice the sensation. Sensation's good, pain bad, so know when to listen to your body and back off if you need to. And breathe to wherever you feel that sensation. Switch sides. Lift the heart. Seated forward fold. We're going to just swing our feet around in front of us. Toes up towards the sky. Inhale, lift up. So stretch the spine really high. And then stretching from our hip points right here, the hip creases, hinge forward and down. Slowly roll up. You can bend your knees for a little more support in the back, or keep them straight. We're going to roll down one vertebrae at a time. And once you're there, bring the knees into the chest, give them a little squeeze. And we'll take the heels up to the ceiling. Let's do a few little point and flexes. Make a fist and then open the fingers wide. Just whatever feels good. You'll know it. You can stay right here. or an inversion, or take supported waterfall. If you don't have a block, you can use your hands, stick them right under your tailbone there. Or you can take supported shoulder stand. Again, making sure you don't really want to look around, move, or compromise your neck here, so just gazing past your big toes. And keeping the space open between your chin and your chest. And gently roll in through plow. And again, the weight's on the shoulders, not the head or the neck. And slowly rolling down to happy baby. So bending the knees towards the shoulders and reaching for the outside of the feet. And you can always play with that baby. Let's release the feet back to the mat. Take a nice wide distance, like mat distance apart, and let the knees fall to the right. Turn the head to the left. You can open your palms out and up. Take cactus arms, just keeping the heart open. Palms open, symbolizing receiving the benefits of your practice. And bringing it through the center, switch sides. Bringing it back through the center. Bring the knees into the chest one more time. Even grabbing your elbows with your hands if you can, tucking the chin in. Savasana. Releasing out, take the feet nice and wide and just let your feet fall out, turn the palms up, and do nothing. Just like your body's doing nothing, your mind as well. Just listen to your breath. a big breath in through your nose and just let it out of your mouth. Wiggle your fingers and your toes as we just prepare to rise from our practice. And taking a good morning stretch if so inclined, reaching the arms overhead. And bending the knees and rolling to one side, giving yourself a little hug and a moment to honor your practice without judgment or any negative thoughts. And then slowly coming to a comfortable seated position. Like rebirth, starting the day over. Bring your hands to heart center in gratitude pose. Just taking a moment. Let's make a commitment for the rest of the day to eliminate negative self-talk, negative comments, live with gratitude and graciousness in our hearts. The light in me sees and honors and loves the light in all of you. Thank you so much for being here today. Namaste. And remember, you can catch us also on our YouTube channel, and we hope to see you soon in the studio. Happy Tuesday. And now